Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar, as known as Divine Empress. Listen, I wanted to talk to you all today about a situation. Listen, it's not, you know, once you have healed in certain areas of your life, please know that you're going to have people who have not been around you to only the ones that haven't been around you, they only know that version of you that was unhealed. Okay, I can't stress this enough, and I know I'm gonna talk about this again. Okay, so example, I left my hometown when 2009. So from 2009 going back like 2008, 7, 6, 5, my life was in shambles. Okay, I was dealing with a lot of karmic situations. I was unhealed. I was struggling. I was, I had hurt people. Yes, I had hurt people because hurt people hurt people. I didn't have really no guidance on what I was doing. I was just around here just trying to make it. And I had people around me, y'all, all the people that were around me, they didn't say anything to me. They let me just go on like everything was good, like I was, excuse me, like I had it in my mind that I was on the right path, not knowing that I was messing up the whole time. It didn't matter that I was working for a Fortune 500 company. It didn't matter that I was in organized religion and going to church. It did none of that matter. You know why it didn't matter? Because I wasn't making no strides in my life. I was struggling. I was staying with people. I was, it was just horrible. Yes, working with a 500 Fortune 500 company, I was staying with people. I had 3 children, and I definitely didn't know how to raise them. I had no business having them because I had all my children before I was 18. Okay? So I sit here and I say to myself, these people from my past, they watched me suffer. They watched me make mistakes. They watched me put myself in situations that I didn't, well, that I could have used some guidance from them. But they never helped me. They never helped me. And the help what I'm talking about is go to, they could have sat me down and talked to me. I was never non-approachable. But guess what? When it came to having fun, oh, well, let's call Sugar. Come on, Sugar, let's go. Let's go out. Let's go to get something to eat. Let's go do this. Now, mind you, the money was still scarce, even though I was working for a Fortune 500 company because I was raising those children. So I'm trying to hang with the big dogs. I'm trying to hang with the people, with the who's who, and didn't have no money, only for that to be thrown up in my face. Now, don't get me wrong. I had fun, okay? But when you oblivious to a lot of things, and I was oblivious to a lot of things, and when you are when you are oblivious to certain things, it is so heartbreaking to hear how people categorized you, or how people who was in your face that never said nothing. But then, okay, here we go. Here go 14 years later, maybe 16 years later. These people want to come and talk about it now. You don't have the right to talk about it now. You don't have the right to talk to me about anything when you sat there in my face and you had every opportunity to help me. when you had every opportunity to give me some advice, when you had every opportunity to sit there and like listen, maybe you want to look at it this way, maybe you want to look at it that way, maybe you want to try this, maybe you want to try that. No one did it. Not one family member, not one so-called friend, no co-workers, nothing. Okay? But you think you got the right to come and talk to me about those past situations when you sat there and watched me, and you think I got to sit here and listen to your criticism now when I have paid money. I have paid money, a lot of money, for healing. When I went to therapy, I had to go to therapy because I was spiraling. And not only did I pay for my therapy, I paid. I didn't pay for this. I had a pro bono. Attorney. I'm not attorney, counselor, and she had just got her doctor degree, a PhD, and she was running. She was doing pro bono. So I done did pro bono. I done paid for my healing and my therapy. And you think I'm getting ready to sit up here and listen to somebody who has been doing the same thing they've been doing when I left 14 to 16 years. Was it 14 years? Yeah, I say 14 to 16 years because I left my hometown, came back, stayed for a year, and then I left again. So you don't have the right. You watch me crumble. People watch me crumble, and you know what? They wanted me to crumble. They didn't want to see me succeed. Y'all be careful who you let give you advice. These people don't deserve to give you no advice. These people are so lost to the point to where they looking at. I'm on the outside looking in now. Okay, I see what my issues were, and I corrected them, and I'm still healing as today. You don't never stop healing. Healing is a continuous thing. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. If those people sat there in your face then and watched you struggle and watched you crumble and watched you not have guidance, and they had the guidance, and they could have helped you. And that goes, like I said, it goes for family, friends, my aunts, my so-called best friends, my co-workers. Now co-workers, they just co-workers, but some of my co-workers became my good friends, so-called good friends. You see, so-called. So what I'm saying is, if they didn't help you then, what makes you think they're going to help you now? And you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to them. They're stuck in the past because, number one, they don't know what's been going on from, let's say, 2007 up until now. They have no clue. Only thing they can do is talk about the past. So my advice to you all, do not allow people to disturb your peace. Don't let them disturb your healing. Don't let them disturb your healed parts of yourself, because what they try to do is it's a sneaky, kind of shady attack. Oh, well, now is my time to talk about it. Now, no, you don't have the right. You don't have the right to say anything, because what you're not going to do is bring up all that trauma and all that baggage from 14 to 16 years ago. You don't have the right to do that to me. Okay? When you sat there and watched me struggle, when you sat there and watched me pretty much go downhill pretty fast. But guess what? Again, let me make this clear. These are the same people These are the same people that when they were ready to go out, you know why they would call me? Because sugar can get us free drinks. You know why? Because sugar always been a beautiful person. I'm just gonna put it like this. And I'm not being funny. I've never looked at myself as being conceited, being being pretty, or oh, I can get this person if I want this person, which I could and can. But what I'm saying is that's not how I walked around. I walked around humbled. I walked around passive. I walked around oblivious because I was never taught anything as a child. I'm gonna go through that as well, but I'm telling you about the people that sat there and watched me. They don't have the right. They don't have the right. And don't give them that permission. Okay? Anybody from your past that try to come back and bring up your past from, I don't care if it's 15 minutes ago, it's your past. Okay? We got to stay out the past and leave those people in the past. They don't deserve to tell you anything. And what they don't realize is you're not the same person. Oh, people say people don't change. Yes, people do change. Here it is right here. Okay? If nothing else, I walk with integrity now because I realized how bad off I was back then. Okay? Organized religion didn't help me. Those people, those so-called women in the church was evil. Just like the women in my family, evil. Okay? Just evil women. They so sanctified. The people in the church were so sanctified and holy, but they caused the most hell, and I don't understand. So my advice to you all: if someone from your past try to come back and bring up situations from the past, don't allow it. And let me tell you this, and let me tell you one thing about me, and I got witnesses. I have been asking for forgiveness from these people, not now, because I don't care if they forgive me at this point. I have went to my creator and my spirit guides, and I know I'm forgiven. And this is why with forgiveness come healing. Now, I don't understand the forgiveness. I just ask them for forgiveness because it's the typical thing to say. But my heart is my conscience. I have a conscience. That's what I have. I have more of a conscience. I don't care about the cliche of forgiveness. What I care about is my conscience. I care about my heart. I care about making sure that I do the next best right things, not just for me, but for the people around me. So when I'm asking for forgiveness, it's not a forgiveness to the point to where, well, I forgive. No, I don't carry envy in my heart, bitterness. I do still have some things to work on when it comes to certain situations. But let me tell you this, I'm not where I used to be. And I have asked these people for forgiveness for years and years. In those 14 to 16 years, I've been asking for forgiveness. I'm not doing it anymore. It's either they're going to forgive you and not bring the situation up anymore, or they're going to keep it moving. We done discussed it, so why do I have to keep reliving it? They want you to suffer. So be careful with bringing people back from your past. I'm telling you, and I'm not talking about relationships. It could be men too, men, women. If you're in a relationship and the relationship wasn't good, be careful with that because some people only come back for revenge. Be careful, y'all, okay? Be careful. Now, I'm not getting ready. I'm gonna talk on this subject a couple more times, but for the most part, y'all, I am over it. I am so over these people. And that's one of the things of going back to your hometown. Going back to your hometown and then you running into people. It doesn't do nothing but trigger certain things inside of you, okay? And again, they don't have a right to come and tell you anything. They don't have a right to give you advice on anything now, okay? And 9 times out of 10, your circle has changed. Your energy has changed. You are vibrating higher. You are doing you. You don't even care to be around these people, but they care to give their opinion. They don't have the right. They don't have the right. And you keep these people away from you. Okay? That's just a little morning word, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.